I swear to God, it's because it just stormed. It's so frustrating. I swear to God, it just stormed. So it's being annoying. Please believe me. Hold on, I'll give it a second if anyone stepped away from the stream. I'll give it a second to see if y'all come back. Ugh. It's just like, it's so annoying. I hate computers. I hate technology. I don't know why I started streaming when I fucking can't stand or understand technology in the slightest little bit. Why did I do this to myself? Someone explain. But the basics of the story I was getting to is that it was very sweet and very wonderful of Joshua to be willing to stay behind for a sec and sign my little thingy and take a selfie with me for free, which is crazy. I am incredibly thankful that they took the time to stop and have a little chat with me. So Joshua, if you ever see this, Joshua, you are incredible, and I'm so thankful. And I hope I wasn't a little freaky weirdo with how nervous I was. And I hope I wasn't an asshole for making you stay a couple minutes longer. But yeah, that was crazy. That was definitely the highlight of my convention. And had like a lot of fun just being able to do that and meet them. I definitely though, so prior to even that, I was on a freaking mission. Like I could not focus on anything else besides trying to uh find something to sign and then go meet the voice actor. So like I remember walking around the little convention halls and like not even taking in anything around me, just like scanning and like looking and like keeping an eye out for the character. I must have been so annoying to the friend I was with because she was kind of like trailing behind me and I was like, I'm on a mission. I'm like laser focused. She does not play Honkai Star Rail, but I showed her a picture of the character at her request. She was like, "Oh, show me a picture of the character. I'll keep an eye out for things of him too." And so like I even had her roped in on the mission. I'm like, "We're gonna find something. We're gonna do this shit." And um it was crazy how focused I get on like one single objective and I literally could not focus on anything else. But so then after I was actually able to meet Joshua and uh like take a breather, I stepped away from the booth and I was like, okay, well, now I can actually take in and be present in the rest of the convention. Where previously I would not be able to focus on anything at all. So at that point, I took like another lap around the exhibitor hall. There's a lot of like neat stuff. Again, it was like smaller than the other conventions I've been to this year. But honestly, I was rather impressed by a lot of what I saw. Like there was a lot of cool cosplayers I saw from some shows I really like. I saw like some Bungo Stray Dogs cosplayers. Let's see, what else did I see? A lot of Jujutsu Kaisen cosplayers. Like honestly, it felt like there was a lot of them. I was kind of surprised by just like how many I was spotting. I was like, oh, there's another one, there's another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Um, that was crazy. And like, what else did I see? I saw some Uma Musume cosplayers, which was fun. I mentioned it, I think, like a couple times on stream. I've been crazy for that game lately. That's been one of my little hyperfixations, I suppose you could say. Literally before I started streaming, just a little bit ago, I was typing like a madwoman and just dumping a bunch of information about it to my friends in our little Discord server. And I was like, oh, there's this story about this horse. In real life, this Uma Musume did this. Or like, oh, in season one of the anime focused on Special Week, but season two is about Tokai Teo and blah 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 blah. I was like going off and like just throwing information at my friends who have not played the game or seen the anime. Um, just like chucking it at them. So yeah, I've been a big Uma Musume fan. So I was rather happy to see a couple cosplayers of it there. I forget. I think I saw like a Haru Ura there. I forget. I know I saw more than her. I just can't quite remember who all I saw. Um, but yeah, that was fun. Who else? I swear to God, there was something else I saw some cosplayers for that I really liked. I did see some Honkai Star Rail cosplayers. Maybe that's what I'm trying to remember. I did see some fun Honkai cosplayers. Um, so like which always makes me happy. I think they were like one of the first cosplayers I saw as I was like entering the convention hall. Like I entered and then I like looked over and I was like, oh, there's Don Fong. Yeah, I'm honestly like I think this is probably like the most like the convention where I've seen the most cosplayers of things I like all concentrated together. I saw a Vash cosplayer too, which I don't think I've talked about this on stream. I love Trigon. Trigon. What the fuck did I say? Trigon. Um, love Trigon. Love Vash. So I saw a Vash cosplayer almost immediately as well, and I was like, oh, there he is. I know that guy. um, yeah. So I saw a lot of cool cosplayers. I like seeing the booths that were like all around. There's a few regulars, like again, that I feel like I see at every convention I've gone to this year. Um, I'm like, there you are again. Stop by, say hello. Um, I feel like the one regret I have after a lot of conventions is that I don't stop and chat with more like booth runners. Like, I go to the artist alley and I love like looking around and seeing all the cool art. But I don't always stop and chat. And it's so hard. It's so overstimulating when you're in a convention and like there's noises everywhere and we gotta admit it smells kind of like nerd. It's so hard to just like stop and take a sec to like really chat with someone. So that's the one thing I wish I could get more out of conventions would be able to have like more full-on conversations with like new people. Um, but I am at least happy enough to be able to see the fun artwork they put out. And there was a lot of like a very beautiful looking artwork I saw in the like artist vendor hall. Um, I don't remember a lot of the creator names, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Not all of them smell that bad. Okay, honestly, I had fun at Sabaton Con. It was fun. I swear to God, it was fun. But it was a lot smaller than the other convention halls I've been in, where they have a more open space. This one was just kind of like a couple rooms that they had. And I think the smaller rooms and having all those people in those smaller rooms versus a big space really just kind of concentrated the smell a little bit more. That like it did kind of make it worse. It wasn't like the worst thing ever, but it definitely there's a little bit of a nerd smell that you just can't get away from. Um, but it wasn't the worst, but it was there. Um, but yeah, so it's just like I would just because of that and because of all the people, it just gets so overstimulating. So it's so hard to like really stop for a sec and have a conversation. Um, I don't know, maybe that's something I can maybe aim for in future conventions of trying to connect with more fellow fans of stuff. Yeah, it's just hard. I'm so bad at talking to people. I barely manage a conversation on stream, and that's because I can't see you face to face. Try and put me in front of another person who I don't know and expect me to have a conversation as if. I can't do that shit. But yeah, so I saw a lot of that. See anything else noteworthy I saw? I don't know. One thing I always get a kick out of seeing is seeing like VTuber merch there. Like there was some people selling what I mostly saw was it's funny in like the official so they had like what I call it. They have like a vendors hall and then like a like a creators hall. I forget that's how they phrased it, but they basically had one room that had more like official stores and stuff, it seemed like, and like a lot more places selling official merchandise for things. And then the floor below it had a lot more like fan artists selling their own creations and stuff. So it was like somewhat split between that. And it felt like there was like a lot of places that had like official Hololive merch, and then but I saw like more like Niji Sanji in the like fan artist area. So that was just, I don't know, it's like something minorly interesting to me. It's like, oh, you see like a lot of Hololive up there, but the fan artists have the Niji Sanji stuff. So just something I noticed that I thought was fun. But yeah, so basically the rest of my convention experience after the signing was a lot of just walking around, actually allowing myself to take a moment and uh, see what was offered rather than being laser focused on my one mission of Fine On merch. And I mostly did walk away with some more official HSR merch. Like I have a whole little baggie full of some cool like little art prints. I got an art print of Sunday. I got a thing with Jing Yuan. It's like a little thing from the recent concert they had. Let's see, what else did I get? I got some Zenless Zone Zero stuff as well. I got a keychain of Lighter. And really cool, I think, is one of these booths had a like patch that was the Sons of Caledon patch. That was like, oh, I can like put this on one of my jackets. Hell yeah, and pretend like, oh, look at guys, I'm part of the Sons of Caledon. So that was fun. I that was so funny. There was one like booth that was like for like an anime store, but one of the people who were running it was like, oh, I also have some stuff in the corner over here that's from like my personal collection I'm trying to get rid of. And they had like this fun little like Boot Hill like chibi standee thing that I got from them. And I was like, oh sure, fuck it. I'd say the biggest thing I walked away with, one of the coolest things was one of the like booths with official merch had this art book for Honkai Star Rail. And I'd been really debating it at first. Like I saw it before, while I was on my Fine On quest, and I was like, "Oh, that's so fucking cool!" Like it has a lot of like concept art and like turnarounds for the characters. And I was like, "That's fun." I was like, but it's like a little expensive. It was like $50 or something. And I was like, I'm gonna be getting a signature. I don't know if I should swing it and like spend a whole lot. But since again, Joshua was incredibly, incredibly cool and didn't even charge me for the autograph and selfie. I was like, girl math, I already spent this money in my head. I was already expecting to spend like, anywhere from like 40 to $60 on an autograph and selfie. Girl math, that money's already gone. I'll get myself a little something something, and I bought myself the art book. So now I have in my possession this really cool Honkai Star Rail art book. It's in Chinese, so I can't actually read it, but I can admire the art, and that's all I need to do, really. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think, what else? Did I get anything else? I don't know. I mostly like walked away with official merch. I did stop by like in the like artist alley. I did get some stickers from this one booth. They had like a little sale thing of stickers, and I got like a Kave and a genuine little stickers from them, which is fun. I'm definitely not allowed to spend money for a little bit. No, I do try and budget myself at conventions. I have like some cash money that I've gotten from like dog sitting for a relative and stuff. My uncle, when he goes away, will have me dog sit, and he pays me pretty well. So like I still had a little bit of fun money left over from doing that. That was like my con budget. But yeah, that's my fun money for a while. I'm holding myself to it. Girl, we ain't gonna splurge. Girl, we did all our splurging today at the convention. But yeah, so it was fun. Again, just being able to take that loop around properly and being able to see all the different stuff that was offered. I love seeing kind of some variety when I go to a convention. Um, But yeah, I didn't go to any panels or anything. I rarely do when I'm at a convention. Like sometimes if something really strikes my fancy or if I'm able to catch something like if they're doing like a panel of voice actors or whatever, I'll go like at a convention semi recently. I went to like a Demon Slayer panel where they had a bunch of voice actors. Or it was like last year, I believe. They had the actor for Mihawk from the live action One Piece doing a panel at a convention I went to, so I was able to like go to there. But for the most part, I'm not huge into like panel going. I mostly just prefer to walking around. So I didn't go to any panels this time. There was like a couple that was like, oh, that seemed like it'd be fun, but I was like, eh. Um, my the person I went with was getting pretty tired, so I was like, okay, we'll wrap this up. So we weren't there for that long. It was fairly small. I always get kind of sad when I leave a convention because I was like, oh man, it's already over. I'm gonna cry. But I don't know. I was glad. I try and hold on to like the feeling of being glad that I at least went. Even if I'm sad that it's done. But yeah, I'm I'll probably like go again next year if I'm able to. Like, if I'm able to swing it. The ticket prices on the last day, like that's when I usually go to a con. I will usually go for the very last day of the convention because yes, a lot of the booths will be kind of sold out of stuff and like there might be not as many interesting things, but the ticket prices are always cheaper and a lot of booths will have like final day sales because they're trying to get rid of their shit before the convention ends. So I'm like, that's my strategy is like going on the last day and taking advantage of those deals. Um, but I probably will try and check out the convention again next year. We'll see. I'm really like interested by all like the new conventions I've been able to like go to. Like so far, it's only been two really new ones, but I'm excited at the prospect of being able to see uh even more new conventions. Have I been in many conventions? It mostly like for years up until this year, I only ever went to like my local Comic Con. Now I've been to, so far this year, I've gone to three separate conventions, um, including the one today. Um, and I know there's some more upcoming that I am considering. Like I think next month, there's like there's like one next month and one the month after that I know are coming up that I'm like kind of considering checking out. But I don't know. I'll have to see if I can swing it, you know? Well, I have to take a drink. I've been talking too much. um, but yeah. I just like I love conventions and I've always wanted to go to more. I've just always been wishy-washy about like spending the money to go. But I think it has really motivated me to want to go to more. Since like this year, I've been like really actively like been into trying to meet voice actors I really like. Like when I look back, like when I really examine it, I've met like this year, I've met KG Tang, I've met Alejandro Saab, I met Lex Lang, um, I met, oh gosh, I'm blanking on her name. It's Marie Westbrook. Marie Rest. Oh my god, I'm stuttering. Westbrook. Westbrook. Take a second, Eros. Don't try and rush your words. I met Marie Westbrook. And now I've met Joshua Waters. So like how many? Two, three, like five? I've met like five voice actors who all of whom I absolutely love the work for. Like that's fucking crazy. That's crazy shit. Um yeah, I'm so like glad that like I've started doing this of like really taking advantage of these voice actors appearing at the conventions I'm able to go to and being able to meet them. It's so fun and I love having that experience and being able to have this little thing. It's like, oh look at I met someone who I admire. And I have a little thing to prove it. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I gotta say about that. I think that's all my convention stories. Um, Somehow I thought I would crash the hell out afterwards and would not have any energy to stream, but I'm fucking still like hopped up on some energy. I'm like definitely slowly crashing, but I have a lot more energy than I thought I would. This morning. I was so fucking tired. I had to wake up like semi early for my like therapy, and I did not go to bed at a decent time last night. Like the sun was up when I went to bed, let's just say that. So I'm like on like a couple hours of sleep, but somehow still vibing, still going strong. Um yeah, final thoughts on SabotunCon, very fun. Um I'd rate it let's see, overall out of 10. I'll give her a 9. I'll knock off a couple points for the nerd stink. No offense to my fellow nerds, I am one of you. Um, but knock off a couple points for that, or just 1 point for that. Yeah. Again, once again, Joshua Waters, if you somehow ever hear this, you were incredible. Uh, Joshua Waters is the MVP. We all love Joshua Waters. All my homies love Joshua Waters. And yeah, so like that's like meeting them put me in a big Honkai Star Rail mood, which is why I was like, okay, I'm like part of this stream playing Honkai Star Rail. I hope, honestly, after how many fucking times did my stream crash just trying to get through the story, like 5 or 6 times it feels like. I'm like, is my internet gonna handle a Honkai stream tonight? I don't fucking know. Like, I can try and load it up and we can see. But the stream title might be a lie. Like, if, like, I don't know, man. Hold on, let me try and bring it up. We'll try. I'll see. Yeah, it died like 4 times. What the fuck? Which sucks. I was like, ah, damn it. I was really feeling it. Every time I would get into my story, and it would crash. And, like, I don't know. It sucks since it had some viewers, but, we lost them along the way with the crashes. Oh, well. But whatever. I'm blaming it all on the storm. I thought I was safe because the storm had already subsided and blown past me, but guess I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. It still fucked me up. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this listen, if I open Honkai Star Rail and this shit crashes again, I might just call it. I might just be like, we can't do this tonight. We have to save this for another night. I'll give it like one freebie of a crash, but if it crashes more than that, I'll be like, it's done. I think it's a Wi-Fi thing. I don't know. It's just like the error I get every time. Every single time my stream crashes, it's like, oh, OBS disconnected. And then when I try and start, and again, it's like, oh, we couldn't connect to your stream key, whatever, thingy, blah, 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 stream source, whatever it's called. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, fuck you. So I think it's like a Wi-Fi mixing with OBS being stupid. Because it does happen more often when my Wi-Fi is kind of choked. So I think it is mainly a connection issue. I don't know. It's stupid is what it is either way. Anyway. Let's try this. Let's open Honky Starky. And we'll fucking see how this goes. Oh god, now I have to hold on, I have to rearrange all my shit. I almost closed out of my OBS. I would have just ended stream. If I had accidentally closed out of my OBS there, I would have been like, oh, okay, never mind, we're done. We're done, actually. Oh wow, my controller connected right away. Usually I have like, behind the scenes, little sneaky peeky, I usually have to fight with my controller to get it to connect. Like, I have to turn it on and then, like, disconnect my Bluetooth and then, like, open it up again and then it connects. But today, it just connected right away. It's decided to play nice. Okay, let's see. Let's see how well Honkai Star Rail behaves. Okay, let me. So I think we're golden. Hold on, you're seeing some behind-the-scenes true professionalism here. Because I actually have to switch it over. Hold on. This is so professional. Professional streamer doing everything right on camera. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There's some sort of saying like that, isn't there? I forget what I was doing in the space station. Why am I here? Oh, I think I was doing a mini side quest. That's right. Business. What quest am I on? Hold on, how do I get to my quest thing? What button do I push? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game that I play every day. Is this it? No, that's the quest. Where is my main quest? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's right. I fully forgot we were, hanging out with Anax's POV.
Where to now?
Hold on. In honor of meeting the Finon VA, I'm gonna be playing as Finon today. And now I can point at him and look and be like, I know that guy. Well, I don't know that guy, but I met that guy. Where am I going? This way. These little guys are so cute. Come on, Bubbles. There we go. We have to make sure everyone has their hands and feet inside the ride before we start, because I am devastated every time I accidentally leave my little companions behind on one of these things.
I will walk to the end with all your wills.
You're being very dramatic, baby, but it's okay.
Sorry to keep
oh,
you waiting,
God.
Lord Inexagaris.
It's this guy. I know you. It feels wrong to approach him with Finon. Ugh. You're fucking creep. He's watching me. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ugh.
It's been a while.
The design is cool, though.
Inexagaris. I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
By carefully into Lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
Yeah.
There are anti-Catherians here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
Anti-Catherians? That what his, like,
I
automatons
extend to
are
you
called?
my utmost respect.
He's like a robot, right?
Titan.
Oh, he can see her. I kind of thought she was just, like, invisible. I don't know why. I thought she was, like, invisible, just chilling out. But no, like, Anaxa literally just has, like, a Titan following him around. That's crazy. That's crazy that he's just kind of walking around with, like, a Titan following behind him.
I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves freely.
Sure
You
you
can
do,
see them
buddy.
too?
You know
Oh.
about us.
Oh, she
We
is invisible.
anti-interference perceive the world through the
Okay.
amplitude and
Okay, I
frequency
guess.
of
Okay.
souls.
I guess it is what I thought.
Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar, if necessary, Lord Anaxagoras, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I
Damn.
interpret this?
They really
as
got
you
beef.
having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends.
This is fully off topic. I got a cute mug this weekend. I should post a picture of it somewhere. It's like classic movie monsters. So it's got Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, Bride of Frankenstein, Werewolf, and Dracula on it, but they're all drawn in like this cute 90s anime inspired style. And I love it so much. I just got it this weekend and I'm drinking some lemonade iced tea from it. Very fun, very cute. It's huge too. It's also like it got some weight to it. Like I feel like I could swing this mug at someone and knock them the heck out.
While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the...
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally. She's been
I don't like that you're
waiting
giggling when you like,
for
are
me
jogging
to
away
leave.
from me. So do I need to make myself smaller on my OBS screen? Do I need to be a little littler? Maybe like that. That might be good. Okay, just a little.
Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
How much I do not want to be around
Nothing
you.
really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
Well,
I
all
mind.
living
I wanna
beings
leave this
must
conversation.
ultimately face their demise. Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes, for dying implies an ongoing process, an action, whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Interesting.
Ah, an intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate. After all, Kefali has maintained a profound silence ever since the era Arasa, while scholars and priests alike have conveyed the message of the gods' imminent fall.
You know, I just want to point out something I'm like kind of just realizing about Lygus's design that is pretty neat. Like these hands here across his chest, like cupping this vortex or whatever. I'm just spoilers, I guess, for the later part in the game. La 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 la. Plug your ears if you. But like, you know how Lygus is actually kind of the one behind it all. And so it's really like a representation of him holding Amphorius in the palms of his hands, basically, and you got like this thing of like the golden blood of the Crisis heirs, like you could say, dripping down. I didn't pick up on that in his design before, really, but that is very fun if you like view it that way, I think.
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
I'm a little mad at my stream that it is holding steady now. And I'm like, you couldn't do this earlier.
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
It's worth a try.
This
I believe,
fucking asshole just giggling and laughing while he knows the truth of their world.
It may bring to this imperiled world.
Fuck this man.
Because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible.
Ooh, a cutscene. What the fuck? Wait, this is crazy. What's happening? Straight up a god reaching.
Please,
What the fuck?
The children of humanity have indeed created
What
a
has happened?
spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than
Is
the
this a
mundane
place? Where is
glamour
this?
of the Memorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited. Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and now
Is this like
we
his
even have the
little
honor
castle?
to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh,
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. A soldier will be here to guide you shortly. In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Damn, Circes.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the grove perceive another Titan.
I have to change the category to Hawkeye Star Rail. There we go. I didn't do that.
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware, I can hear you perfectly well from here.
She's in your head, boy. This is fun. We get a new area. I didn't realize we were coming up on a new area here. Oh, so many more chests to get.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades?
So many things to smash. Oh, there's the stairs. I'm still a little confused on where we are. Did we literally, like, crawl up Kefali's arm to get here? Like, what the fuck was that? Sorry, just, like, exploring and just seeing. Really, right off the bat, we got some chests.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
This is the way we came. Is there just, like, an arm over here? Oh, how did we get here? Let's see what this says. See, quiet citizen, know where you stand. The Citizens' Assembly, the beacon of public opinion, a crucible where truth is forged. The falls cleanse away delirious dregs, while reason sharpens through the tempering of debates. Okay, we're going up there. Oh, wait. Oh, we got 2 waypoints. Okay.
Professor Anaxa! Over here!
You talking to me? Hold on, there's a thing here. Oh, there's a puzzle over there. I don't know if I want to struggle on camera to complete a puzzle.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the Fates.
You could say it's the Fates toying with us.
I feel like I've seen her model
It's
used
only
elsewhere.
the Cremnoans
I
and
guess a lot of them
Idonians
look
who
kind of
chase
similar.
glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line. Even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Mighty, don't remind me.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Cersei's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that
Cersei's
the Flame
hasn't
Chasers could no
technically
longer stand
fallen,
against the
right?
calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
Literally, like, have these people done anything to help? It feels like they haven't done shit, but the Chrysosers have been doing a lot.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists.
I did not
Thank
look
you
at
for
the
your honesty,
text fully,
virtuous
and I really
students.
thought he was about to say shitty opportunist. I was like, damn, Anaxa.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for
Anaxa's
murals of
voice actor is
yourself?
another one I would love
Had
to
enough
meet,
of your
honestly.
prattling.
Like, they seem pretty cool as well.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between
Would
both
also-
factions. So I came
I
to
mean, I would
listen
love
in.
to meet any Honkai Star Rail voice actor, honestly. If I saw, like,
But
any
it
of them
seems as though
at a
this
convention I was going
highness
to,
is
I'd be like,
much
hell yeah,
more
sign me up.
ruthless
But, like,
than
at the top of
Aglaya.
my list,
If so,
definitely, like,
Why
Anaxa's
do you
is
want
up
to work
there.
with her?
Boot Hill's voice
could
actor.
it be
God,
that
you know how
perhaps
much
you've
I want to meet
decided
Boot Hill's
to
voice
readily
actor.
surrender this hollow shell of yours? Just
Sample's
because
voice
you
actor
feel
would be
like
fun.
death is fast approaching?
I don't know if he goes to conventions.
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think.
I don't know. I love meeting voice actors. I really wasn't like that focused on meeting actors or anything for the longest time. It really has been the more like of a recent thing
Even
where I was like,
blasphemous scholars can come here,
I
it
should really try.
seems. Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
Don't sound too happy about it, man.
As Kephale's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You.
Man, Anaxa does not hold back, huh?
Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kephale's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer
And now
of the God
can
of
other people
deliverance,
hear
it is only natural
him
that he
talking to
detests
her?
evil.
Is he just like
Didn't you
speaking to
hear
himself?
me?
Okay, I guess he
asked
didn't
you
hear.
to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my
No,
meditation.
no, he heard.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Run. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Oh, there she is.
my.
Oh,
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
oh, that's a cool mural. The drippies.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
You're a beautiful
Was
guy,
this the
Anaxa.
reason why you
You
failed
can never look
in your
ugly.
attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
And at least you admit it.
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawn-Cloud this time is not just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
The entire plan is stored in my memory, so why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old, 2 years old.
She's starting from the beginning?
Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent 7 sages must hug his drumstick
Aww, I love how much he adores the dramas. It's so cute.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling.
Oh,
This
did Dromas have a
must
deeper
mean that
meaning for
behind
him?
this
I just thought he
toy
was obsessed with
hides a
them.
secret
Or
that
is she talking
nobody
about a
knows.
specific toy?
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you
Oh,
more about
I'm
it.
starting to yawn more. I'll have to see how much energy I can
This is a
squeeze out
present that my
tonight.
sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family
Oh,
pet.
that's sweet.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Dang, his memories are actually like kind of shaking a Titan right now.
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of Thalesis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
Anaxa, you...
I did it, teacher!
Oh, he sounds so young.
But this is absolute blasphemy.
Oh,
Regardless
he's
of how much
just a
freedom the
young
Grove
guy.
provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
wait, did he like successfully
Calm down, teacher.
bring,
My
like,
sister.
did he successfully do that?
She's still not in the mortal realm,
Oh, okay.
even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye. Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thalesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject,
No, he's a
your
sneaky
efforts will
boy.
likely be...
He's got his
No,
own
teacher.
purposes.
After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever. I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
I never knew that that was what was happened. Like, that was what had happened to his eye. That's crazy. I didn't know that they would really explain it.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact,
She really just said, bitch, you went on a tangent. Get back to the point.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me.
He's so...
After all, it'd
so
be a waste for
sarcastic.
you
He's
to hold
sassy.
onto it. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past,
Does she
I
not remember
know
her own
more about
past?
it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be
That'd be kind
sorely
of crazy if, like,
disappointed by this.
like the Reason Titan doesn't even remember her own
Child
memories.
of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Isn't that a saying?
Is that so?
I fuck if I know.
Lord Anaxa.
Hmm?
I saw
Lord
you
Anaxa,
muttering
why are
to
you talking to yourself?
and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
I
time
love
is of the
the
essence.
delivery she gave on that.
I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival, so please depart forthwith.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Isn't that the Dromas draped in finery?
Use you.
Avoid his gaze.
Who said that?
I don't
Who said
acquaint
that?
myself with blasphemers.
Who's talking
Don't
shit?
worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Talking shit about my
Nicknamed
boy.
Dromas as well? You must really like those creatures.
He does, and it's adorable. Don't be mean. That's my boyfriend. We going over here?
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
Who's fucking saying
This is what
shit?
being a scholar is about. A
Who's
collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs. And it is such
Oh,
collisions
it's
that
okay. It
lead
sounds like
to
she's being
progress.
reasonable, and I'm sorry I swung my sword
Yet,
with you.
in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives, neither of which can coexist with the other.
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave
You're
for now.
tall. What was that? Oh yeah, I can like interact with these guys. It's been a while. Oh, I should read. He doesn't have voice. I should read it. Looks like it's the perfect job for me, right? But it gets pretty boring. I spend a lot of time just sitting here, doing nothing. There's no opportunity to slack off. Is human life always like this? Signing a devil's contract, exchanging your life for goods, willingly and transforming into something like a machine? Oh, I'll smash you to bits if you want. Hey, I get it. Era Nova, right? The old world, hopeless as it is, isn't worth mourning. People should start fresh and build their own paradise. Wait, did I just carry it away? Phew. Oh dear, if humans want to live seriously, it's so hard. Don't I offer you something? I thought I could offer you something. I guess not. Meesh. Any of you guys want to talk shit? Well, I have a new area now to run around and try and find a bunch of chests in. That's
Welcome
cool.
to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
No, thank you. I don't want to talk to you. Hi. Who are you? Oh, I've seen her.
Anaxagoras. Oh, I've heard so much about you. Head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove calamity.
Alright, no need to suck him up to him that much.
Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again.
Ooh, is that like gold stuff flowing upwards behind him? That's cool.
But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny. Even more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everything, like almost every time an Axis speaks, he drops something that I'm like, holy shit.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar.
Feeble scholar, my ass, in Axa.
Blood.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So, you...
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
Nah, there's more to his plan than just joining with these dudes. There's more. I just know it.
From what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles. Yet, it seems you subscribe to the
that's a
Nestorists
really cool
instead, Lord Anaxa.
Shot of
I've heard that this school
of Catholi
thought is
there.
one with many detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have
Oh, you back
supporters and
here.
dissenters. Just
Oh.
like how there are two types
Really, you're
of
mad that
people in
I
this
ran by
world.
you?
Geniuses and dimwits.
What is this?
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet there have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for failure because they refused to defend their actions. This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama in centuries. In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in
Is that a core flame
Akama's
in
history. May
Whose
the
core
both
flame
of
is
us
that?
carry out our duties
Is
with
it a core
honor
flame?
and lead the
Certainly
masses
looks like one.
back toward the Era Chrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise.
Cersei's,
Could such a coincidence
please,
truly
come on.
exist?
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have. As expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she...
How long has Aglaya
definitely
been
act
a
in
demigod?
rational
It's been
manner.
centuries at the very least for her, right? I forget. I'm sure it said at some point how long she and Tribby have been demigods for. I think Tribby, has it been like 1,000 years for Tribby or something like that?
As you're no doubt aware,
Aglaya
Aglaya
is just, I
covets
think
the
it's
core
like
flame that I
centuries, I think.
possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as possible. Naturally, this includes the guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the Era Chrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words and just speak plainly to each other. Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers, with our words and wisdom.
Oh god, am I getting into something here? Okay, honestly, hold on. Maybe
If you
more
need
time.
to organize your thoughts, please go ahead.
I don't know if I want to get into a whole thing. Because I was, honestly, I might be kind of lame tonight. I haven't been playing for very long. I feel like, what have I been playing for? Like almost an hour or so. But I am quite tired after the convention. I thought I might be able to hold on a little longer. But honestly, I might kind of wrap up in a second here. Just because I can feel myself starting to crash. I feel like this stream was so lame.